Hey everyone, thanks for clicking on this video. So this is going to be a long story time of how UPS stole my birthday present. So I'm mainly making this video for my sister and my son so they can see the video and the pictures and kind of show them what ended up happening because this is kind of a strange situation. But if you guys want to watch, of course, feel free to watch. So what happened was my birthday was August 3rd and my son who lives in Japan was texting me a little bit throughout the day while I was at work telling me happy birthday. And when I got home from work, I missed a call from him, which was kind of odd because of the time difference. I really didn't expect a call from him. But anyway, I texted him back and said, "Oh, I'm so sorry I missed your call. I didn't expect you to call." Then he texted back and said, "Oh, but what about the package? That's why I was calling you." And I said, "What package?" And he said, "The package that's on your front porch." So I went to look on my front porch, there was no package. And I went to look on the back, there was no package. So then he sent me tracking information. He said, "Look better, it's on your front porch." So I did look again, and even in the bushes, I had no idea. I was not expecting a package from him. There was no package. So hours passed, literally, that night. I was texting him back and forth. Maybe we were thinking a mix-up. It could be cleared up the next day or whatever. But then something rang a bell in my head. So as soon as I pull up and open up my front door, I see a little label from UPS. And I had a return. So I had this return ready for UPS to pick up, something that I was sending back to Amazon. And this was sticking out of my mailbox with my name on it, marked on the front and back, UPS return. And this box for my son was delivered from FedEx. So my son's name on it, delivered from FedEx. So this is for UPS to pick up. What happened was UPS randomly comes to my front door to pick up a return, did not bother to look at the name or the box or anything. So they picked up a box that was just delivered by FedEx, a box that I wanted that was marked perishable, open immediately. UPS comes on my porch thinking this was my return, picks it up and decides to take it back to UPS. So at this point, I still didn't know that this box was perishable. And then when I put two and two together, I told my son, "Oh no, this is still in my mailbox and UPS did not pick up my return. Instead, they pick up a box that was marked with your name on it and perishable. So they randomly come on my porch and pick up a random box. They did not bother to look at it. So that is what happened." So I let my son know what happened. In the meantime, I did contact UPS to tell them of their mistake. And their response was, "Oh well, oh well." And I actually talked to two or three people and I was like, "No, not oh well." A driver came up on my porch and picked up a random box. Don't we all get things delivered to our house, numerous packages or boxes while we're at work? So UPS is going to come to my porch and just pick up some random box and hope it's the return? No. So that was not acceptable, but that was the answer I got, even from a supervisor at UPS. "Oh well, we can't return your package. It's already on its way back to UPS." I was like, "Can't you reroute it and because it's your mistake and send it back?" Their answer was no. At this point, I still didn't know if it was perishable. I didn't know what it was, but still I'm thinking, "Oh well, I'll eventually get it back." You know, UPS is no help. So I end up talking to Amazon and letting them know the mistake. And right away, Amazon steps in to help, maybe because they saw that it was perishable, even though it was a gift and I wasn't supposed to know what it was. Immediately, they sent me another box out. So the box was mistakenly picked up on Friday, and I had a new fresh box delivered to me on Tuesday, and I'm going to show you guys what was in the box. And I'm going to show you what was in the box that I finally get back, hopefully get back. So I'm going to try to film this video in numerous days just to kind of like wrap it up and show you guys. But anyway, that's what happened. UPS comes to my door, very carelessly takes the wrong box, leaves my return in the mailbox, which my return was an envelope, and they take a big, heavy, perishable box. So that is basically how UPS stole my birthday present. And so I'm gonna follow up with this video in a few days and show you guys what happened, and I'm gonna show you guys the new box. Okay, so I opened the box and look what was inside. These look so good. And I already had one last night. I got to talk to my son at about 1 o'clock in the morning. It was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, his time in Japan. So this is what was in the box, and I'm still so curious to find out if I will ever see the first original box. What happened to it? Where is it? Is it ever going to turn up? So I'm going to post this in a few days just so I can see if anybody even actually updates me on that missing box. But this was such a sweet, thoughtful gift for my son. He's the sweetest and the best ever. Always has been since he was born. So just wanted to show you guys what was in the box, and I really, really love it. Okay, so here's an update. Now it's August 13th, so it's exactly 10 days later after UPS came on my porch and took this huge box with my son's name on it, thinking it was a return that was actually a small yellow envelope that I specified would be inside my mailbox, but instead they come up to the porch and they take a huge box that says perishable, open immediately. So now what happened was it got sent back to Amazon. Amazon had to figure everything out, and it was shipped back, and that took 10 days. So I know it's only fruit, but I smell something. I smell like, do you know, like rotten fruit? It's actually not rotten. It doesn't smell really bad. It just smells strong. So I'm going to go ahead and open the box and show you the condition that this came in. And if it wasn't for Amazon sending a new replacement, that's amazing of them. So I would have been sent a rotten box of fruit. And also it came with a really cute teddy bear too. So at least I got a free teddy bear out of it. So let me show you guys what it looks like. Or this is what it looks like. The box is wet. So the entire box is wet, and it smells, it stinks like alcohol. Do you know how when something ferments, is that the word I'm thinking of? It kind of, like when something is fermented, it like stinks like alcohol. Well, that's what it smells like. But I'm going to open up the box. Not looking pretty. So also, you guys, I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but I did complain an awful lot to UPS for doing this, and they are sending me a $90 check. And actually, once a month, I send my son well, not once a month, once every other month now, a big box of stuff that he misses from the U.S. He's in Japan. So I sent him a box that's pretty expensive. It costs a total of like $200 every time I send one. So I'm going to use that $90 to fill up his box and send it, so it's a win-win situation. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I'm actually afraid to open it anymore. So, I don't know. Ugh. This makes me really mad. My son sends me a really thoughtful, nice gift. And this is what UPS does to it? Idiots. Come up on the... Oh my God. Thanks, UPS. Happy birthday to me. So I'm going to take a picture of this and send this to them also and ask about the status of my check. So I will wait to post this video until I get my check. I knew it stunk really bad, but that's what it looks like. But it's all okay. I mean, thanks to Amazon, it's okay, you know. I didn't want my son to be out that money. He tried to order me something and have it delivered, which was perfectly delivered on my birthday, but this is what happened. So, there it is. Guys, so to close up the video, I'm going to tell you guys what ended up happening. So as you know, UPS was no help, and as you can see, the box and the perishable contents was absolutely disgusting. So I'm glad I ended up doing what I did. So what I ended up doing was I went to Twitter. So funny how you can call UPS or any business numerous times and they can tell you, oh well, but when you decide to go to Twitter and put them on blast, so to speak, and let everybody know what they did, suddenly I got help right away. Suddenly my box was returned to me immediately, and suddenly I get a check for $90 for the price of the contents. So that's what ended up happening. I actually went to Twitter and I let them know what happened. It's not the amount, it's not that much, it is the thought. My son took the time and money to make sure that he wanted to get me something that was delivered on my birthday. It was perfect timing, and then something like this happens because UPS was careless, and that's fine. Okay, it was a mistake. But that's not even what I was mad about. I'm not even mad that they came to my porch and took a random box. I'm mad because they refused to help, or basically the attitude also, like, oh well, that was their attitude, like I was annoying them. So yeah, so when you go to Twitter and you put somebody on blast for doing you wrong, funny how you'll get help right away. So that's what happens. A check is on the way, and I should get it in just a few days. So with that check, what I'm going to do is every single month or every other month, I send my son a huge box of stuff that he misses from the US, and it does get costly, sometimes around $150 to $200, but I love sending those boxes, so I've been doing that for years, every month or every other month. So with this check, it is going to help me send him another box. So this is a win-win situation for both of us. I got another box from Amazon. Thank you, Amazon. You guys are the best and the greatest ever. And UPS, not so much. Thanks for watching. Bye.